Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So it's away we go then. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Lam, and here's Neymar. Ibrahimovic! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
That was quite a hit.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Vieira. And this is Hullet. Tries a measured ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Botafogo! The first significant strike. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a good ball out wide. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf picks it up out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ronaldinho! And he's really put himself on the line here. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Neymar. Real chance! Oh, nearly. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played in by... He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Neymar. Now it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that's a fine challenge.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Messi. He's looking wide. Now it's Hazard. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard with the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
It's Neymar! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Now that's well seen too. Nedved. Maldini cuts it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Botafogo just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Botafogo just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. That gets us going once more. Botafogo leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that's cause for mild irritation.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but
And the shot! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! A finish right from the top draw! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Rummenigge really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
So we have movement on both
El
benches.
dorsal 19.
Botafogo
Messi.
are sitting
El dorsal
pretty,
15.
2-0 up.
Ronaldinho.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have
El
it.
dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por
Look at the space
el
here.
dorsal 24. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 26. Cambio de jugadores.
Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.026
Lam spots it
espectadores.
and intercepts. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Nicely aimed pass. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Davids. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Doesn't quite get there. Icon. And it's Maradona. And this is Gullit. Oh, that was vital. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Bellingham. He has a look up. Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Hazard. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lam. And here's Gullit. Gullit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So, third corner of the game. the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's an excellent interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And it's Hullet. And Hullet! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Bale! And he stuck it away. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bellingham. And this is Hullet. Muscular approach does pay off here. And this is Cruyff.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Moved on forwards. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! That'll be a throw. And this is Maradona. He's cut it out. Beckenbauer charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Bale. And here's Hullet. Played with finesse. Shot, surely! And that's a good finish. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.